Alright, the malt's out. Time to get serious. We're going to have some decent food. Ha! Pork chop. Now, these are marinated with herb and garlic. I get them from work for staff prices. I think from Woolworths you're paying about $8, $9, or from Coles for one of them. But I'm going to find a nif, sharp nif. Sharp serrated nif. Burnt my fingers starting the fire. Bloody all the wood around here is white, so I went to pick a bit of wood up to throw it back in, thinking it was wood, and it was in fact coals. So, rookie mistake number one: don't use your fingers to stoke the fire. Good drop of tawny port that. Alright, I'm going to just go over here. Actually, first I'll get the pan on. Oil, get some rousing, bit of condensation, the line from last night looks like. There we go. I've got some proper lighters in there. I don't know why I keep using that because I keep on losing hair off me fingers, but anyway, that on, bit of oil. Don't have to cook it too fast. This is probably over an inch thick at the thickest part, the top of the bone there. So we don't want a lot of heat. All right, another drink. Why not? Heat in there now. I'll just roll up my sleeve so it's easy to wash the blood and shit off my hands in a minute when the time comes, if need be. But lighting, touch lighting briefly. Got a little rechargeable lantern here, $10 from Kmart or something it was, just hangs up on the campy wall there. Been using it the last few nights and it hasn't attracted many bugs so far. This one here is just a magnetic one. Bunnings had these for Father's Day last year, so I got one, just folds in half. Open it up, you got a torch, 1 or 2 sections, and they always have to flash red for some reason. Must be a Chinese thing. They love flashing red lights or something. So leave that up there. I do have other lights. Now I'm light blind. There we go. Because yes, I'm afraid of the dark. So if need be, I can turn all these lights on and really see what I'm doing. I've got a switch inside that'll turn these on as well, so I can turn it on from inside without having to get out and open the canopy. But that's about right. I'll turn the UFO bait off and cut this open and get it in the pan. Alright, get a bit of paper towel to put the bloody knife on. I'll deal with that in a minute. Came open. This is going to be less messy than I thought it was going to be. I'll back that down a little bit more. Let's throw this on the fire and I'll be back. One thing I haven't done since I left home is fill my backhand wash up. I forgot to fill it up before I left, so that's got to be getting low because I've been using it a bit, washing hands, etc. So leave that on there. Timings, I'm not going to even try and guess at what time it's going to take to do that. You know when it's done, it's firm. You can see the coloration coming up the side. You want halfway one side. Unlike steak and whatever else, cook it properly. And I've got a couple of things to add to it before it finishes. got the thick end down south because it is on a bit of a lean. One problem with mounting your gas cooker in your canopy, your only level is where you park, but I'll keep that fat end, the fat bit downhill, just because that's where the oil's going. I've had this old stove for a while. It's old Primus, as you can probably see on the sticker. It's got a matching stand it sits on as well. It's oh, it's still hurting. Might need some more port. I've made it wider just to get a decent the newer two gas burners, because they are a lot wider than what this one is. Like, I can't, that's hard up against the back and the burner's there, so I went completely the wrong way and went and bought a big free burner one, which is good for the bus but no good for camping like this. And being mobile, haven't done it this trip, but I'm sure I'm going to do it in future trips. Just being able to pull over on the side of the road, gas on, pan on, snags out of the fridge, cook up some snags while you're travelling. Maybe in a future video I'll do just that, because we are looking to head back up into the high country soon, so we'll just keep on letting that cook, and won't be far off from flipping. There's a YouTube channel I watch, Foresty Forest is one of the van lifers over in Canada. Goes out and lives in a van. One thing he does is just, he's got the standard, your old barbecues normally got 1 or 2 piece grills, same thing, about that long, about that wide, that normally fit in your barbecues. Just got 1 or 2 of those in the back of his van, and whenever he pulls over and has a fire, all his meat he sort of grills on that, and it's a fantastic idea. One of those little grill plates would fit down behind that, so you wouldn't even need the gas. Or worst case, you just put the grill over the stove and do it that way as well. A little bit more cleaning up, of course, but this whole thing comes out and you could give it a good hot soapy bath and get rid of it. But this is getting pretty close. The fat's starting to get white there, so we'll flip him in a minute. Rightio. Using some finesse, we'll try and get him over without. Yeah, it's lovely. Bit more of that oil up there. Still a bit of blood in there, but you're going to have that on the bone anyway. I'll just keep that that thick bit above there now. That fat hasn't shrunk up too much. Sometimes you might need to just cut the fat there and say there, just to get the spread out evenly again. This one's not too bad though. Might need it in a minute or so just to finish off this top bit. Oh, bugger it, I'll do it now. Steel knife and a non-stick saucepan. It's always handy, but a $15 saucepan from Kmart, so who cares when she doesn't stick, or doesn't let the eggs slip all over the place anymore and not stick, then it's into the bin and go get another one. So that's done, or just about there anyway. There's one little creme de la creme that I absolutely love. I've never had apple sauce or any of that crap with pork. I'm sure it's a delicacy. So are baby chickens in eggs, but bit of cheese on top just sets it off. Yeah, this isn't going to work as well as I wanted it to. Normally, I've been looking for a lid I can put over it. I may have found one. I don't have it on this trip, of course, but normally I'm not buying so many of the chops nowadays, because we do a herb and garlic mini roast as well, and it's far easier slicing that into 5 or 6 portions or steaks, and just cryovacking them and putting them in the freezer whenever you're camping, just because you're not stuffing around off the bone. Like, you can have it in a sandwich. Trip we done over New Year's, same thing, just had the steaks down, cheese on, between some bread, good to go, quick, easy, and and yeah, delicious. So give it a little bit more of a run through the oil. If I had a spoon, although I've got, this might not work, but we'll see. Get a bit of that oil on there just to help melt that cheese a little bit. So this is probably the far opposite to the wraps, where the wraps, your salad rolls, that sort of thing's the healthy way to go. This isn't the healthy way to go, but why not indulge once in a while. So that cheese is about melted. We're ready to serve up and get this feast underway. Rightio, let's get some stuff ready. Put the cheese back in the fridge before it dries out. So we'll get our pork and bring it over. One thing I always do too, especially with that that cooker being in the canopy, I always make sure the bottle's turned off a good time. Let's go night mode. A good portion of the time, just so it doesn't lynch gas into the canopy if there's any leaks after you've turned the stove off, because that whole line from the gas bottle to the stove, of course, stays charged after you've turned the stove off. I just wonder, might change the lighting here because I reckon that's going to lens flare the side, so we'll grab our magnetic light because it works so well. No, there's our magnet there. Here's one we prepared earlier. There. No, might go there. That should be better. Rightio. Got our pork chop. See him over there. Go into the fridge. Start unburying some stuff. Go to lettuce first. Been hiding down the bottom just so it doesn't freeze up. Don't want to use it all because I want to do small wraps tomorrow. I've got that much ham in that there to use. Don't want to use it all tonight. Still got some chocolate. Got some chocolate there you got to eat too. I'd have picked this one night for dessert, but got Turkish Delight, Cherry Ripe, and Dream, so cover all the bases there. May as well do the carrot while we're here. Bit of carrot. Again, just don't want that in the canopy. Just doing all this stuff the day or two, couple of days before you leave home, just makes it so much quicker. Get poured out of the way. Get the old Sistema container out. So we're going to want some cucumber. Need to eat it, so load him up. One of the benefits of staying in Broken Hill last night was being able to get pizza, and I pretty much ate the entire extra large pizza because I neglected to throw in a container, put leftovers in case I did get pizza. It wasn't a for sure thing, but it ended up being what it was, and what can I say? For someone that's known for once knocking down the Eagle Boys Dominator deal, if you do not know what that is, since Eagle Boys is not really anything anymore, Eagle Boys Pizza used to have the Dominator deal, which was 3 large pizzas, a garlic bread, and 2 litre Coke. Of course, I didn't drink all the 2 litre Coke, but I think there was one slice left of that those 3 pizzas. I'm a man of many appetites, and pizza is one. I'll normally, if I order in town, it's a 20-25 minute car ride home. The pizza's pretty much gone by the time I get home. What else can I say? Pork chop and salad. It's where's my clock? 10 to 7. I don't normally like cooking in the dark, but this time of year during winter, you haven't got much of a choice. So, pork chop, salad, port. What else could you ask for? Campfire, good food, and I can start uploading all today's trips on the laptop. Get it all backed up. Magnetic light on the back. Again, no need to run the wiring. No need to do bugger all. Just grab the light. Bellissimo.